Off the northwest coast of Africa lies the most luscious volcanic island oasis, with nature, beaches, hikes, snorkeling, food, wine, history, views, and culture beyond your wildest dreams. And we only have 9 hours to fit in as much of it as possible before our ship goes out to sea for 10 days straight, crossing the Atlantic Ocean.
We've made it to Madeira! This is the destination on the cruise that I was the most excited to go to, but it's also the one that is kind of a bad cruise destination because there are so many things I want to do here in Madeira, and we definitely can't do almost any of them because we were here for a short period of time. This is our 24th country, sort of, technically. It's kind of Portugal, but it's also self-governing. It is an incredible island that I already can't wait to come back to, because even just what we're seeing right now as we get off the boat is absolutely stunning. Come this way, see this. Stunning, absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited to explore just a tiny bit today of what Madeira is all about. Madeira is known for its views, so while we aren't going to get the incredible hiking, completely naturey views that I am very excited to do in the future, we can take a cable car up to the top of this mountain for just incredible views of the capital city itself. 18 euros round trip. It's going to be incredible, but I am a little concerned about making it back in time for the excursion that we have pre-booked.
It feels so much better up here. It is 10 degrees cooler, and I was starting to sweat down there, but it feels nice on the mountain.
Completely different biome. Feels like it's about to rain up here, but it was beating down sun on us down there.
Down there we were in this tropical place, yeah. And now we're in this evergreen forest. The most epic way back down is the traditional toboggan ride, but the line can be over an hour long, and we've got things to see. It looks insane though. We are definitely doing it when we come here for longer.
Madeira is actually an archipelago.
I was a little sad to be spending so much time in the capital city instead of going out and exploring the nature, but holy cow, it's stunning. This city is so beautiful, and we're here at this viewpoint with the cruise excursion. It's our first time booking an excursion through our cruise line, actually. I think it's gonna be pretty fun. But yeah, so we're starting off here at this amazing viewpoint, just with a 360-degree view of the gorgeous city and the church where soccer player Christiano Ronaldo was baptized. This is where he was born, in this beautiful city.
Ireland produces around 23,000 tons of bananas every year.
This is bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A.
And now we are headed to Camara De Lobos, a fishing town that was one of Winston Churchill's favorite spots. And this fishing village is the place to try the drink popularized by Madeira's fishermen, Poncha, made with local rum, sugar, and lemon juice.
A
Does not get them. So this is Poncha.
Our camera stopped recording, but basically Poncha is dangerously delicious. It goes down super easy like a refreshing juice, but it is insanely strong.
We're here at this super cute little fishing village, Camara De Lobos. Lobos means wolves, but they're talking about the water wolves, which are another name for seals. There were a lot of seals here when it was discovered. Sadly, we do not see any of them right now. But what we do see is an insane amount of bananas. This is one of like the largest banana growing places for all of Spain and Portugal.
It's a Madeira.
We're continuing high up the mountains to Cabo Girao. Girao means turn around, and I think it's a message to turn around if you're scared of heights because this cliff is ridiculously high.
This is one of the highest sea cliffs in the world.
Driving through the volcanic vineyards is beautiful, which gets us in the mood for...
It's time for some local food and a little local wine as well.
There are so many Madeira specialties to choose from, but we are starting with the traditional Madeiran bread.
Bolo do cacao. Cacao is actually the name of the basalt stone that the bread is baked on. Oh wow, garlic butter is strong. That's the right amount though. When the top, there's so much garlic butter that the top gets soaked and soft, but the bottom surface that's on the stone is still nice and crispy. That is good. The crust, such a nice crisp on that. Well, once you get through that crisp at the end, soft, fluffy, airy, nice little pockets of, you can see it's risen. Oh, good stuff.
Bread is risen indeed. Hallelujah. And this little local cake is the bolo de mil de cana, and it is the island's oldest dessert. Not this particular one, but the recipe has been around since the 15th century. It created by nuns in the local convent, made with molasses. Looks like there's some like nuts in it. There's that delicious, rich molasses flavor that I absolutely love. It's not too moist, it's not too dry. They've really found like the perfect capture right in the middle. And the whole recipe came to be using spices brought here from India and Europe to make this absolute deliciousness.
Madeira is really known for its wine. On our journey here, we actually saw a lot of vineyards coming up the hillside, which was really cool. But the Madeira wines that most people know are a fortified wine, so they're a little sweeter, more of a dessert wine. What we got to try today is just a Madeira table wine. So we had a white Madeira wine, which is really nice. It's got a very light flavor, not too sweet, not too dry, just a basic table wine. Really good. We also tried a Madeira red table wine. It's full of flavor, a little dry, very delicious though.
And another thing that we were so excited to try is Brisa, a passion fruit soda that was invented here in Madeira, made with fresh passion fruit juice. This is super, super good. It has obviously some sweetness, but also the tart, like the beauty of the fruit. And then the level of carbonation is like so nice. Like it's not like a Sprite. It just has a little bit of bubbly, giving you just that really nice fizz to pair with the sweet and tart juice. This is so refreshing. This is just perfect. I'm so glad we got to try this.
We love visiting local markets, so after the tour we headed to Mercado dos Lavradores, where we saw so many tropical fruits, vegetables, and flowers we had never seen before. This is also a great place to souvenir shop for all sorts of food-related souvenirs like Poncha or the molasses cake that we just tried, and pretty much everything else you could dream of. But we are dreaming bigger. We want to try before we buy. So we came to Blandy's to try our first proper Madeira wine and choose one to bring home.
We've got a flight here that is aged 10 years in different styles. So we've got a dry, a semi-dry, a semi-sweet, and a sweet.
We just tried the dry, and the dry is pretty perfectly sweet, so the dry may be the move. Okay, semi-dry. These are so sweet, so they pick the grapes like later on. That makes them even more sweet than like any other wine. Like it's so sweet, and then they add brandy. So this is actually 19% alcohol. It's been getting sweeter and sweeter as all of these go by. They're all quite good. The sweet's very good too, actually. Feels a little thicker, but I don't know if that's the brandy that's giving it that like sort of added thickness to it.
It just tastes like a raisin. I don't know what that flavor is. It's the flavor of raisin.
You know that wine is made from grapes, kid. And between the Poncha and the Madeira wine, they really do their alcohol very strong here. I need to wash it down with some water. And this has once again just been such a beautiful, delicious adventure here in Madeira. We have absolutely loved our time here. I'm very sad that we have to go. This is a place that we are definitely going to be coming back to and exploring more of the beauty, doing some of the hikes, eating more of the food. We got back on the boat, and I realized after we had already stepped foot back on the boat that like this is the last time my feet will touch land in like over a week. And this is our last time seeing land, most likely. We maybe will pass some islands, but I think this is pretty much it for over a week. Bye, land. Like, this transatlantic cruise is like actually insane. Like, we are about to spend like over a week at sea. Oh, but what a beautiful goodbye we're saying to land, because like this is absolutely stunning. I feel like if I were given like a crazy budget and I'm shooting this like Hollywood movie, and I have to choose like the port where the characters are going to be when they say goodbye to land and go on this insane journey. Like, if I had to choose that port, I think it'd be this one. Like, I could not ask for a more picturesque, cinematic, beautiful city to be saying goodbye to.
Thanks so much for joining us for this beautiful, delicious, action-packed madventure on land. Please go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us on the next one for some insane times at sea.
By plants, by humans that aren't the 2,000 something people that are on this boat. Goodbye cars. Goodbye grocery stores. Goodbye animals. Goodbye bugs.